Hey, everybody. So, yesterday I did the story on the man that was caught beheading his girlfriend when someone made a police call. There was arguing, then it stopped. Someone called the police. They came, looked in the window, and the cops saw him on the screen. Little Jimmy, Dusty Dan, the machete man, saw him beheading the girlfriend. So, I have the song, Beware the angry black man, please have your gun in hand. This one right here, looking kind of cuckoo by the eyes, sleepy eye. Let's go ahead. Here is the picture. And all I can say, ladies, beware little angry Dan, a machete's in his hand. Beware of a dusty Dan, got a machete in his hand. He'll come for you, and she knew her boo. Go upside your head, stay around, you're gonna be dead. Beware, little machete man. Dun 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 dun. It's little angry Dusty Dan. Let's see what he do for use.
Horrifying crime in Clifton Heights this morning. 32-year-old Peter Scuria is facing murder and other charges after police say he killed his ex-girlfriend, then dismembered her body as police were arriving. Action News reporter Taronda Thomas live near the scene of that gruesome crime with more on what we're learning this afternoon, Taronda.
Well, Brian, we have to warn you, the details of this case are very disturbing. Now, this is the window where an officer saw the unthinkable. Police have never been called to this apartment address before, and when they were called this morning, it was a more gruesome scene than even a seasoned police chief could have imagined.
This is absolutely
man.
Unlike anything Chief Timothy Rockenbach has ever seen or even heard of in his 3 decades of policing.
Actually, incredibly insane this is.
Haunted by what one of his officers saw inside this apartment.
He saw a male, and he was dismembering the body of a female.
Prompting the officer to make a frantic call for backup. The officer and his partner went to the apartment in the 400 block of South Springfield Road just before 5 a.m. after a neighbor called 911. They say they heard a fight and then silence. After a knock at the front door went unanswered, an officer walked around to a bedroom window. Police say 32-year-old Nicholas Scuria was inside, dismembering the body of his ex-girlfriend who lived in the apartment with him.
The weapons that he used, one was described as a machete.
Officers say Scuria was using it to cut the victim's leg. Police saw the woman's decapitated body with rolled up plastic nearby.
I believe his intent was obviously to hide the crime.
And that's exactly what police say Scuria admitted to doing, but not getting away with, thanks to the neighbor who made the call.
Oh my goodness. That's really bad. And I'm really sad about that.
Police say Scuria admitted to knocking the victim unconscious by repeatedly hitting her in the head. The officers who broke down the door after seeing the unthinkable now getting help themselves.
Got some crisis intervention with him and his partner.
Well, in addition to charges of first-degree murder and third-degree murder, Scuria also faces charges of abuse of a corpse. Now, he was arraigned this morning. He is in prison. The name of the victim is not being released.
Okay, so it was so horrifying that the police, they're having to get help based on what they saw. We just had one last week, and he said he beat the woman, stabbed her 27 times because, she had an attitude, and Dusty Dan was supposedly looking like he belonged on Herman Monster or Cousin It, supposedly helping her with her homework, and he just couldn't stand her anymore, stabbed her 27 times, Duster Dan. Ladies. As we've said before, for the newbies, and thanks to everybody that subscribed day one for the new subscribers. If you like to breathe, you might want to stay dust-free. Dusties bring drama. They bring a whole lot of trauma. In this case here, the deadly implications is too much dust in the nation. A lot of these ladies, y'all know these dudes are jacked up, whacked up. But you still gonna give it a buck. You still gonna try to give a care. I'm gonna give it my all. I'm gonna build me a man, Barbara the Builder, and he gonna build you a coffin. It's too many crazies out here, and it's not stopping. Be it Dusty Dan, the machete killing man, Lil TT, Dangerous Chocolate Drop, El Miho, or Mr. Wong, who acting wrong. You have to be careful who you let in your life. I don't want to be by myself. I want a man. I want this and I want that. Some people in these relationships, think about it. He's beating a woman unconscious, then he does this. Girl, if you had been alone, you might still be breathing, going strong, but now look. Trying to play the builder for any dust bucket. I don't care what nationality, tall, skinny, chubby, checker looking, north, south, east, and west. If he don't have 50 cents in his pocket, if his name is, Lint Pockets Larry, it doesn't matter if he's wealthy. When you're dealing with these evil dust buckets, you don't want to learn the hard way. Learn before it's too late. It's a meaning woman in the ground because she didn't want to be alone. Oh, but I had a man. I got to have me a man, honey. A dust bucket kind of man, that's the kind of guy you don't want. It's not going to end well for you. Look at his track record. Ask the question, how are the other women in his life? Where old boy at? Let's look at old boy right here. How are the other women faring? He's been in their lives. How are they faring? Be it ex-wife or baby mama, ex-girlfriend. Is she missing teeth from the meth lab? Is she? How did they fare with you? Oh, they all struggling. Or dead. Or missing, haven't found. If someone hadn't called the police, he was more than likely going to dismember that body, put in plastic, and then just discard it. Put it in the trash, put it here and there. And next thing you know, be on a prowl again. And some woman, oh, he bought me a drink, and she'll be sitting up there grinning, not knowing he's looking crazy any darn way. He's a killer. Something to think about. You got a man that's a baby daddy. How do those women fare? Where are they living? What's their status? Oh, this right here. All he has to do was leave. I keep on telling you. And by the way, I'm gonna try and get it done probably this weekend. If not, maybe for Monday and Valentine's Day. Got another little jingle for the ladies. But why didn't he just leave? They can't leave because the Dusties need you. At least to pay half the rent, can't make it on their own. That's why they're so angry. Like the one said, he stabbed her 27 times because they couldn't stand him anymore. All you had to do was get your Dusty Dan Peter Pan ass on and leave. But you stabbed that girl 27 times. No, there's some other things going on that you can't handle. And that when that happened, you just lost it. And they are very quick to get violent against women, but not on other men. All he has to do was leave. Yeah, you know what? It's getting bad. I'm about to pop off. Just leave. Very simple. Nobody gets hurt. Leave and go where? I wouldn't be surprised. This kind is probably burned down every bridge. Can't make it on their own. They need a woman. Somebody. Men them put them up a lot of times and they get tired. She pets Billy up too till she gets tired. All of them will. Not my son. He ain't done nothing. They get tired. And they want to put him off on a girlfriend. Hint for your happy Valentine's Day song that's coming. Courtesy of Simply Said. But yeah, just leave. Can't leave because they need you. So then all that anger, they're a failure. These are low-performing men. That's why they are considered dust buckets. So mad. So mad. And you're around, you're going to catch the brunt of that. That's how it's going to go down. You're going to catch it. You're going to catch these hands. And in this case here, you're going to catch the machete from an angry man called Dusty Dan. And I'm out.